And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and making money trading Forex. So since we're going to be talking about real live trading and real trades, let's talk about the disclaimers. Let's see. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I'm also involved with two trading challenges with two prop firms, XFI out of London and also AUDUSD Capital, also out of London. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. After that, we have the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of risk of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So with that, let's go into the DXY. And here's the chart for the DXY. Got a couple things going on. First, let's look at the big event for today, which is PCE, Core PCE Index. It's going to be just the Fed's favorite form of inflation monitoring, and that's what they watch the most because they've adjusted the metric, so it's a new metric, but they've adjusted it out of CPI, so it makes them happy. I don't know what it is. The Fed does weird things. The Fed does what the Fed does. Like mortgage fraud, but we won't talk about that. So let's see what's going on with the DXY now. Here we are. We have the DXY. It looks like it's perking up a little bit, so that is handy considering we are still in the trade from yesterday. But I started yesterday. Let's see what the trade is. Come over here. This will be the easiest index for it. And look, this account is up $192. That's with a 2.75 lot size and $47,000. And it looks like it's perking up a little bit. I would like to see it get over this candle here, which is the high on that is 19, and right now we're at 16. 147.16. So we're 3 pips away from the high on the candle, which would indicate that this is an actual turnaround. The 3 to 7 averages are crossing right now. The 3 to 7 moving averages, and let's see how much time we have on this candle. Coming down here. Ooh, bond yields are going up across the board. So everyone's going to get higher inflation eventually. Yay! Well, prices are still going to go up because that's what prices do. Okay, we've got another couple hours on this candle before it goes up, and I would really like to see it get up over 20. That would make me happy. It's kind of the deciding factor on whether I stay in this trade ahead of PCE or and let it ride, because it looks like a turnaround to me. That looks like a clear bottom to me right there on the short term, on the 4-hour chart. However, let's take a little look around while we're at it and see what's going on in the other indices, the other currency pairs. First, the euro versus the dollar. Not as much action going on here. We do have a bullish EURUSD right there. Then again, this is just the fun of range trading. You got bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, back and forth, and that's the way the range trading goes. After that, we have the euro versus, or the dollar versus the yen. This is the one that I saw yesterday. I saw it bottoming out right about here yesterday, and thought, well, let's give it a shot and see what happens. We did not look at the currency strength meter. Here's the currency strength meter. The USD is the second largest and getting stronger, and the Japanese yen is getting weaker. So that means that, in theory, if this thing is close to accurate, that means that we're good on our trade, and we'll be making lots of money today. We'd all like that, because the sooner I get through these challenges, the sooner I can get to making money trading Forex. making more money than I'm making with my live accounts. Here we have the, because I do have live accounts, I am trading my own money too. The pound versus the dollar, again, pound versus being one of the weaker currencies at the time being. It's kind of breaking out of that support trend line. I'm not going to bite on a trade because it's Friday. And I really don't want to manage any more than one trade on a Friday. Let's see, pound versus the yen. See what's going on here. Looks like we might have another break on the pound to look forward to next week. So we could be watching the pound versus the yen dropping next week. As both of them they're not respecting this trend line at all. Might respect this one though. So we're looking at maybe an entry right here, bullish entry about right here, 197.54 perhaps in a few days, but I don't think that trade's ready yet. Here we have the Aussie versus the dollar, and again, Aussie versus the dollar, looking like some dollar strength is coming back into the market. It's coming above this trend line, which is interesting. Which trend line is that? It's my resistance trend line. How about that? So it's might be getting up under that trend line again, because that is the resistance trend line. Then again, it did break through that trend line a couple days ago. Got the loonie, got the Canadian versus the dollar, and it. I almost bid on this yesterday too, on the dollar versus the Canadian dropping. Let's do a replay on this and go back to yesterday morning about here-ish. And play this. Yeah, so the what missed yesterday, the dollar versus the Canadian, I think is going to be GDP. Didn't GDP come out yesterday? And I missed that whole. Well, where'd it go? Well, that's not how you do it. I was just going to do that. Let's go to yesterday and see what happened on GDP. Preliminary GDP is 3.3%. Ah, we had a hit above board hitting on GDP, so that's dollar strength. And Fed Watch. See if this number changed. Because the powers that be want a rate cut. A rate cut would send the dollar lower. 85.2% chance of that. It's still a pretty good chance. And in a couple of days. Well, September, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So we're still looking at a rate cut. That's what the powers that be want. And there we go. We got the breakout on the dollar versus the yen. So I like that. Might want to move my stop loss up with news coming out. I think I will. Move that to about 11. And that is dangerously close to the top, but at the same time, I'm not in the mood for taking a loss on this. To 11 again. Give us 5 pips if it turns against us. So we're setting our break-even stops. This almost never works out well for me, but you know, hey. But I will see what happens with this, because I would like to not take a loss on these. And then my live accounts will do that over here. So that's what we've got going on today. We still have this going on. The stop loss is at 10.3 on that one. So I'm going to get 4 or 5 pips out of it if it turns against me at 8:30, in which I will not be in the office. So that's what we've got going on for today. We've got lots of fun stuff. PCE makes me nervous because PCE could go, and secondly, I don't. This is one of those times when good news equals bad news. When good news is bad news. And I'm not fond of that when the powers that be want a rate cut. But you've got nothing but rate good news. GDP went up. Yay. But wait a minute. We want the dollar to go down because we want a rate cut. Why do we want a rate cut? I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to go into my speculation on that because that can get somewhat political. And I'm avoiding politics at all costs on this channel. I do not want to talk politics. Politics and economics are two different things in my book. They always have been. But a lot of people like to lump it all together into one big ugly basket. But I like this. I like what I see right now. Looks like we're going to hold on to this trade and make some money. I'd like to see it run full profit. And if not, then I'll have to take it out later on today. But so far, so good on this trade. Looks like we'll be doing 2 good trades in a row. Because regardless of what happens, these are going to stop out profitably. So with that, we're in good shape for today, I think. I think I can go to my day job and not have anything go weirdly wrong with me. Again, I would like to see this run full profit and stay in this range right here. That would be beautiful. Be a beautiful thing, as we call it. I like that strong bar that's forming right there. We've got 2 more hours on that 4-hour bar, so I think I've talked enough. We got a good trade going on. You guys have a great one. If you like this channel, then by all means hang out and subscribe, like and subscribe, and then we'll go for, and you will get notified when I make these, because I'm making these almost every day so far for about the past 45 days, because this serves as my trading journal. So you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.